How often should a Scrum team review their working agreement? That's a great question I got asked recently, and I wanted to touch base on it. So, based on my personal experience and my recommendation, I strongly believe that it is very important for a Scrum team to review their working agreement as frequently as possible, as frequently as needed by that team. And the reason why I'm saying that is because not every single team is the same, right? So let's say, for example, I have a new team. The team is still in the forming stages. The way I will approach reviewing our working agreement will be totally different from a team that is already matured and working together, perfectly. So for a new team that is just starting off, I would recommend reviewing your working agreement every single sprint. When I say every single sprint, I mean that you can review this working agreement every retrospective. And the reason why I'm saying that is because when you have a new team, right, you want to make sure that the team continuously stay aligned on how they want to function together, how they want to work effectively together. What are the rules that we need to abide in as a team so we can work in synergy and be able to deliver value, right? So you want to make sure that that conversation is had as frequently as possible. And also, coaching the team to know that this agreement is not static. It is evolving. And so as we continue to work together, as we continue to understand how we can, continuously work effectively together, we can eliminate some of the items or we can add more new items into our working agreement. So yes, I would approach that differently for a new team than a mature team. Now, for a team that has been working together for, a while, my recommendation will be for that team to have a conversation. How often do we want to review our working agreement? Now, there's a trick to that. A lot of teams will be like, 6 months. Some teams will be like quarterly. Based on my experience, it's been mostly quarterly. However, it is very important that if certain circumstances happen in the team, then we need to have a room to review our working agreement. When I say circumstances, I mean things like when we have a new team member, what happens? Definitely there's a shift in dynamics, right, for our team. So there is a need to revisit our working agreement. Let's say that when issues happen within our team, maybe there was some kind of conflict, or maybe you as a Scrum Master observed certain behaviors and you feel like people are drifting away from our working agreement. Of course, in situations